Dang,
June
it's
is
not
frozen
over.
I can do this. We're gonna be weaker now.
Okay, now she's wide open, technically.
Come forth now. You missed the mark.
What?
The freedom
What do you
for
mean you missed? What do you mean?
We're not out of this yet.
Thanks.
That helped us out.
That was helpful. I'll show you. Raging fire. You hit their weakness.
Okay,
Don't
let's
let
do.
up now,
All right.
Juna. Keep down.
My
Someone help
fate.
her.
Holy shit.
Yuba's down. We gotta help her.
Here.
I rejoin the fray.
Roll her back. Can anyone get on healing duty?
This should be good.
I knew you'd help. Thanks.
Thank you.
June is
It's
frozen
cold
over.
as hell.
Her attacks are gonna be weaker now.
Berserker! I won't be beat.
It's really hurting.
Fucking
Help
A.
her.
The fucking frost is so fucking annoying.
So cold.
Keeps buffing itself and keeps debuffing us.
Keep
Our
us hurt
entire
bad.
team. Oh my god.
Oh, souls of kings, give me strength. Not this tactic. Items can only do so much. I'd rather refrain
frozen
for
Vitus
now.
power.
Her attacks
With
won't do
healing
much
power.
like this.
Thank you.
I owe you one.
I am grateful.
Captain Frozen! His attacks are gonna be a lot weaker. Burn! You hit their weakness.
It's cold as hell.
Don't let up now, Juna.
Not this one. This one.
Basilio's
Here I
frozen
go.
over. He can't hit as hard as he usually does.
It is your turn!
Yeah! Yuba hit their weakness.
It's Freeze Magic Seeker. How about this?
Basilio, they've
Like,
got
this
you
fight
with
is
my call upon
randomly,
a
like,
royal soul.
insanely hard.
Raging
I
fire.
don't know why.
That one didn't hit.
Wow, am I
Come on,
missing my
focus.
attacks too?
I'm
Yuba's
sorry,
down. Someone help her.
everyone.
What was that?
Yuba's down. We gotta help her.
Like, this is just like, why is this fight so random? Like, he can debuff our entire team and buff himself. Like, what am I supposed to do? I think I have to retry.
The power of heroes.
Healing arts.
I owe you one. That helped. I will fight with. I won't hold back. Hold on.
I think I'm just gonna be aggressive now. At least.
This should work.
Give them the buffs this time.
Cold.
Oh, fucking A, this thing is so annoying.
Captain Frozen.
This is just what I
His
need.
attacks are gonna be a lot weaker.
Raging fire.
You hit their weakness. Don't let up now, Juna. Basilio's frozen
Fine.
over.
I'm
He can't hit as
frozen.
hard as he usually does.
I need some, like... fucking, like... panacea or something like that, I don't know.
Here!
Thanks.
That helped.
Thanks. It's okay. Magic Seeker!
Go!
No holding back!
You hit their weakness. That's
I'll
your
show
opening,
you.
Captain. Burn!
Who should I beat down first? All right! Wait a sec.
Let me heal up, just to be sure. I'm literally thinking right now.
Use now, think later.
That helped.
Thanks. I'm
That
obliged.
fucking ice breath is so annoying.
Is that all?
And it's very annoying.
Comrades, lend me your strength. No, not this. From our provisions.
We can do this!
That helped.
Thank you.
I owe you one.
Masked dancer. You hit their weakness.
Stay insane
Don't
in
let
a...
up now, Juna.
Hold on. Right, let's make this.
Hold nothing
It's gonna
back.
hurt a lot. You're not buffed though.
Basilio left him wide
There we
open.
go.
Let's hit that new weakness.
Frozen.
Okay, now we got a better
Basilio's frozen
chance
over.
now.
He can't hit as hard
Oh,
as he usually
mystic
does.
fire!
Hulkenberg got them right in the
Let's
weak
go!
spot.
With healing power!
Thanks.
I'm obliged.
That helped us out.
Yeah, this random boss just gets buffs and debuffs for no reason.
Raging fire. You hit their weakness.
Here I go.
Don't let up now, Juna.
Let us fight as one. Burn!
We'll do this together!
Strike true!
Now we're going offensive here. There we go, jeez.
I am bested. I see now the true strength of your will.
Randomly, the fucking dragon just fucking hurts. With like, late game, like, abilities. Like, holy shit.
Power courses through me.
I feel stronger.
Nice. I feel stronger already.
I shall strive to use.
Ah! I did.
Marvelous. I feel.
Does it seem that I've grown stronger? That's a curious ability.
Okay.
I've acquired a new power.
I learned a new ability.
Damn, we're gonna need a lot of training for a while.
Well fought. You truly are strong. Strong enough to fend off a dragon from an age of destruction. Rella, for His Highness, I will do what I must. Forgive me, but have you any last objections? As for the crowd I've enchanted, you needn't worry. That was no spell of control. They should have come to their senses a while back now. Then, your life is now forfeit by my hand.
Has she anything more to say?
Sister, please tell me. What happened on that day? I want to know everything.
I was only 12. No child could so easily take a life in cold blood. I was confused, scared. I lost control. And the spell was cast. And so it became a wasting curse. Imperfect. Juna, do you remember how we talked of your dream? To become a singer whose voice could reach everyone in this land. I've changed my destiny through song, you said. You told me that as a Nydia, singing is the only truth you have. As a true-born heiress of the Cygnus family, in my eyes, you were like a shining beacon. You became my dream.
Stop. We're not talking about that. I couldn't do anything for you.
In you, I saw such freedom. I didn't want to lose you. So that day,
What happened back then?
kill His Highness. I can't. Have you gone mad?
You do know how House Cygnus earned its position all these years, don't you? Everyone in your family did their part to handle similarly delicate affairs.
Fucking Forden.
Your father was no different.
But to murder royalty, surely it's beyond all.
The king has sired an illegitimate mongrel of a boy.
Oh, because he's
Now
an
he's brought into the
Elden.
castle. If we do not act now, one day we will be bending the knee to an Elden king.
I see, that's why. Couldn't stand the fact that he was an Elden.
Moreover, of late, we have another nuisance rearing its head. Luis. An impious little upstart with no respect for the church. But his military merits are getting too great to ignore. Some are even saying he's fit for high command. As the matter stands, we have but one way to deal with both in a single stroke. Dispose of the mongrel prince and place the blame on Luis. Such a maneuver demands someone who can be a match for Luis in magical ability and physical stature. A girl of your intelligence can figure out the rest, I trust.
I question the fact that how did Luis get connected to this? You know? I understand like you're putting the blame on it, but like, oh, I get it, because they can manipulate the blame. Ah. That makes much more sense.
The king's heart falters. He has lost the will to keep the kingdom united. Look upon him and see the face of a man preparing to abdicate.
I know he's like a cruel person of his own intentions, even though he has no idea about the prince, but like, I think Luis is just like another level of like absurdity.
It is amidst dissent and strife when the guiding hand of the church
And
is
Forden
needed
was scared.
most. And if Sanctism's enemies are not expunged, the nation's order will surely collapse.
Yes, but even so, His Highness the Prince is guilty of nothing. To murder someone innocent, it is an unforgivable atrocity.
If I recall, you have a sister.
And we're gonna blackmail her.
Unrelated by blood,
I knew it.
yet already they speak of her beauty. And a most charming singing voice. Yes?
What does Juna have to do with this?
Rella, you are destined to lead your family in due course. Surely it's your responsibility to protect them from the grief of any personal tragedies. Or will you live the rest of your life regretting a single night's lapse of judgment?
I see.
Hmm?
Now the blackmail ceased to come within.
I'll do it.
Yeah. That would make the most sense why she would do it. If blackmail was like, you know, given as a kid.
Cygnus is a sullied house. My parents yielded to authority, and only ever measured a person's worth by their magical prowess. I lived in disappointment. And then you entered our family. You became my hope for living. Someone more important than my own life.
Sister.
At the very least, I wanted to protect you. But in the end, I suppose this was the only way I ever managed it.
I see. Saint Rella, the familiarity I felt from you, I finally understand what is unique about your Magla. You live as I once did. As someone who has spent her whole life preparing to die.
When you all greeted me with Luis's formula in hand, I thought my heart might stop at the shock. I had always known someone might come asking one day, but I never thought it would be you, Juna. It felt like fate's hand, dealing my due punishment. That's why I'd kept an eye on you ever since then. To observe this seeker of the throne. This aspirant who possesses the lost power of the archetype. I hoped you could be the one with the power I've been seeking, but I needed to see with my own eyes.
The power you've been seeking?
Luis is more of a threat than you know. Whatever his intentions are, I know he grasps at more than just the crown. After the assault on His Highness, I was made to investigate Luis as a suspect. I touched his hand and read deeply into the flow of his Magla. I'll never forget it. He didn't hesitate at all. I expected to see his aura,
He had
but
potential, you say?
it was more like a vision plunged into my mind. Pure and vivid and violent, choking me in its flow.
Guess Rella saw something built different back then, so...
Humans flooding the country. Innocents either fleeing or lost to madness. And amidst the chaos, I saw no throne, no castle. That must be his real vision for the world.
Yeah, that's, I think that's gonna be summed up what Luis is. Considering the actions he's taken up to this point so far. With the conversations we had.
A world overrun by humans? What does this mean? The man has been traveling the country doing little but slaying them, has he not?
About that.
I don't know the details. But in the past 10 years, Luis has been clad in that same Magla, unchanging. If he becomes king, I know his vision will come true.
So that's how it is. If you let yourself be killed for the prince's sake, you couldn't guarantee the survivors could stop Luis. That's even why you called that dragon to test us, isn't it? You wanted to see if we had the power to protect this land, and all the meek in it.
And you've proven you can. With that strength, I know you can do what I couldn't. I have no more regrets.
Sister!
And this is gonna be it.
Then I will put an end to this at last. For all who deserve the truth, I shall reveal everything.
What are you going to do?
I will speak to the congregation gathered in Alterbury. Indeed, it was for this purpose that I gathered them there.
Do a live killing? At live execution?
What? Then that magic you mixed in with your speech, the real reason you linked their minds with yours.
All that's left is to strengthen the magic a bit with the power of this relic. And my words will reach Alterbury. Good people, can you hear my voice?
Damn, this has been a lot of turn-up events within like 3 or more hours or so. I knew it was gonna be big,
Dearest
but
faithful,
jeez.
What's going on? There's a voice in my head.
Ah,
A voice?
The
Oh, yeah,
voices in our heads.
I apologize for startling all of you. It is I, Rella Cygnus. Through magic, I speak directly to your minds.
Saint Rella? Is every Sanctist in the city hearing this? Amazing. That's some spell.
We witnessed a boy candidate who claimed to be the prince. To ascertain the truth of his words, I faced him in mutual, voluntary battle. I now see with eyes unclouded. Good people. He is, without a doubt, His Highness the Prince.
Oh, that's how he's gonna convince them.
Now, there is something further you all must know. The truth of His Highness's reported death, and the truth of the attempt on his life. Sanctifex Forden was indeed behind the plot to assassinate His Highness. By this barbaric act, he sought to elevate the Church and put the throne within his own grasp. These revelations are only mine to give, because I was Forden's assassin. It was I who cast the curse upon His Highness. Yet all was not
And
lost.
now the public knows.
Through all these long years, His Highness has endured the pain, and now walks among his people once more.
Sanctifex Forden was really the mastermind? What am I supposed to believe?
The,
oh,
the sanctism is now now dead now.
Sanctist faithful! She knows not what she speaks! Close your mind to her!
They don't know what to believe.
Damn you, Rella! You would not just expose our secrets, but cast them into our people's very heads?
Forden has already paid for his transgressions. As for me, this shall be my final address to you all. For my sins against our nation and its people, and for willingly abetting such atrocities, I will soon join our Sanctifex in the beyond. Yet know this, dear faithful, you need not let your anxieties rule you. I have faced His Highness the Prince myself, and known his heart. His Highness will accept us. With his strength, he will shelter the lost and weak, and stand against Luis in our names. If all of you would believe, our country could be a place where all would thrive under a just king. I pray with all my heart that it will be so.
So we're gonna be left up to us, huh?
Saint Rella, was this your plan from the very beginning? Damn it! Crier or not, I can't let her down. I've got a job to do.
What became of my church? My faith? How can I go on without it?
Damn, Godot's just losing everyone, huh? Now he's all left alone.
I am lost. I thought myself the unshakable defender of the Sanctist Church. But should it now collapse, I cannot see my path forward. Even I, then. I, too, am one of the weak that Rella fought for.
At last, my role is at an end. Juna, I'm sorry. I only ever meant to protect you, but in the end, you'll have it the hardest.
Sister, please, you... Tell me, what do I do? Basilio, tell me. What do I do?
Lady Juna.
And what happens to the faithful? They'll be crushed. You're their saint. You had just put their hearts at ease. What are you?
I never wanted you to see it, but... Juna, look at this.
What?
Cutscene.
What's left of my life is a price already claimed by my own curse. Perhaps it was too cruel to ask for a quicker death at your hands. I leave Juna, and this country in your hands.
No!
Rella!
No. She set her own path right now.
Thank
She
you,
chose it for us.
Juna. Your life and will was always your own. If only I could have lived with your freedom. I admire you. Please don't let this change you, dear sister. I just wish I'd had more time to watch over you.
Huh?
It's gone.
The curse is gone. He's cured.
Oh my god, the world is saved!
I see. Which means Rella is...
Now dead. So be it
Damn
then.
it! What am I doing? It's just like me and Dell. I never wanted her to go through this too.
And more people important die from their very eyes. And we just have to see it.
She did not strive merely to make amends. She was as much a protector as any of us.
You're right. For her family, and for all Sanctism's faithful. Even as it cost her her own life. She really, truly wanted to guide those who looked to her. It wasn't about the church, for her, it was about the people. She was the kind of Sanctist others only pretended to be.
I have a feeling that many of her congregation will continue to call her the saint. I only wish she had lived to see it.
Now, Sanctism is fucked right now. I think it's fucking dead. I don't think it's gonna exist any longer.
I'm with you there. She was stubborn, fussy, a bit odd, maybe. But she'd drop everything to help someone. And she'd do it with her whole heart. In all the filth of that sullied house, she was the one brilliant flower that bloomed. That's who you were. And that's why I loved you, Rella.
Are you alright?
No. Not in the slightest. But I know wallowing isn't going to fix anything. Rella's given us a lot. Not just the truth about Luis. She's put the entire Sanctus congregation's support behind His Highness the Prince. You.
Indeed. You'll not have the whole nation on your side, but it won't be long before you've taken second place. Just behind Luis himself.
Saint Rella saved me. I owe her my life, and I'm not gonna waste it. I'll fight with everything I have, right to the end.
Huh.
Let's do this.
Damn, that quest is finally cleared. Now we're rank 2. All is left is to, like, make sure we get the hand over Luis. Now the whole
Saint Rella
city is
was
in
the
panic.
one who cursed the prince. And to take her own life in the name of atonement. Yet, even if she'd lived, she confessed to high treason. She'd have been executed either way. Has all I've believed in been lies?
Yeah, the sanctism is now screwed. Every sanctism is all screwed.
But didn't you hear the rest? That elder boy's the true prince. He survived. The king's true-born son's risen to take down Luis. It's like a proper myth. I've got to stand with him.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I might have your attention for a moment. We actually received an urgent notice a short while ago. A letter from the candidate Luis. In truth, I wasn't sure if we should read this to the public, but the criers have come to consensus. We must fulfill our duties. If this message is being read, it means
that Rella is dead. And the boy who claims himself the prince has won. Now, only 2 aspirants remain with any real chance at the throne. The boy and myself.
Let me guess, all these other candidates, we gotta take them down, even if they have no chance.
To all lessers who remain, lay down your arms and accept defeat with grace. Blind defiance will be met with death. Bare your teeth, and you will die like the dogs you are. The boy, or myself. Only one shall wear the crown.
Sounds like he's throwing down a gauntlet, doesn't it?
We need not wait for the former king's judgment to
It's like
pass.
the criers actually there
Let
in
us determine
person.
ourselves which of us is fit for rule. My proposal is this. On September the 24th, on the grounds before the royal capital's grand cathedral, we settle this in a contest of single combat. As in our battle at the Opera House, I welcome any weapons, any number of adversaries. Collective power is its own achievement. Either way, you will die by my hand.
Thus ends the letter from candidate Luis.
Well, that's something that we're gonna look forward to.
I knew it! It's a
duel.
If Luis emerges the victor, we are surely doomed. I stand with the prince!
Whoa!
Nobody can beat Count Luis. It's high past time he tore that so-called prince limb from limb.
Damn this loyal city girl.
If he beats this Luis person, will he become king?
Will he indeed? Reminds me of what my darling used to say. If you choose to fight, be ready when they fight back. I suppose it had to be this way. You can't fight a man for the throne without cutting a path to it first. Just come back alive. That's all we can hope for.
I think that's the only thing
This
we can.
defies all reason. What has Rella done?
The
Even in
council.
death, he finds a way to betray the church and raise that damned wealth.
She always seemed so timid in these chambers. Had she been scheming against us from the beginning?
We're not through yet. We must find a worthy successor and raise yet another candidate to replace Rella.
Oh my god, are they really finding another kid? I think the church is fucking fucked, no?
Yet, what chance do we have of winning now? Can anyone here conceive of someone as capable as Rella in winning the people's hearts? They say that even the monk Captain Godot is stepping down. There is no road forward where a Sanctus delegate can take the throne.
I feel like the entire council is just fucking there. We're just there because we're the council, and now we're actually not being useful for something right now, now that, you know, your freaking candidates are fucking dead.
Then what path remains?
They give up.
We must take steps now to ensure that our positions cannot be eliminated, whether by Luis or the boy. Whoever wins, we must gird ourselves.
If Luis has his way, he'd sooner have our heads than our titles.
The methods don't matter as long as we have a plan. There's no going back when our hands are already steeped in blood.
Strange to hear that said without a shred of guilt. But you're right. Survival is what matters now.
Let us remain neutral at this stance. And, like, let the Luis and the boy fight it out. Damn, that should end the damn Council of Elders.
I see. Yes, that seems to explain everything. Glad to hear His Highness is all right. Hardly feels real after all the muck we've waded through. But I suppose the fates take as much as they give. And you, my girl, how are you holding up?
I'm all right. My mind's cleared a bit. Sorry. Still got to lie about it. But please don't act any different on my account. She put her trust in me. I can't afford to be weak now. I've a job to do. And I'm going to finish it.
Right. Understood. For now, tempting as it might be, best not to drop everything and make a dash for His Highness.
Indeed. No doubt Luis has his eyes on us, waiting for such indiscretion. We must be patient and confront him face to face.
As it happens, we were rather beaten to the punch. Just earlier, a delivery bird dropped by with urgent news from Old Batlin. Apparently, Luis has thrust us a proper letter of challenge.
September 24th.
Says he'll be waiting to face us on September 24th in front of the Grand Cathedral.
Sounds like he wants this settled before an audience. If he's going all in here, maybe he'll finally tip his hand, show his trump card.
Still got a trick up his sleeve, has he?
Luis just doesn't go around hunting humans. He's been doing proper research, trying to figure out their powers and origin for ages. Don't know how much truth there is to it, but I heard he's developed some new magic art of his own. Something dark and secret.
He's forged new magics.
I wasn't convinced when I first heard it. But now I've met you lot and I've seen all this messing about with archetypes. Well, nothing surprises me anymore.
Indeed. Last time, we had the element of surprise, and he was wounded. And we still barely had him. Didn't end up much of a decisive victory over the perfect Count Luis. If we fight the same way we did last time, he'll kill us all. This won't be an easy battle, but we've got to keep our heads up.
We still have a grace period until the day he named. Let us use the time wisely and prepare all we can.
We get on another deadline. Finally.
No.
Yes.
Right.
I beg your pardon.
Yeah, the church has fucking given up. They just gave up after all that happened.
Right then.
Let's rest.
Alright. Yeah, that was a long ass, like 3 hours of events. Assassination. Resurrection. Sacrifices. And goddamn,
Hey.
shocking truths. And yeah. I think that'll be it. Jeez. A lot of story to like go through within that much time, huh? Even since our last save point. Alright then. See you guys all next time.